Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Cappuccino here. This is going to be a Porsche showcase video. I've done one in the past. It's a little bit longer, and I advise you to check that one out if you like Porsches, especially replicas. I mean, diecast. We're not talking about real Porsches. Hot Wheels, and mainly um, Ma- Matchbox replicas. But I think I have some majorette in there. And I have, yeah, some majorette in there too in the older video. But it's longer. So I decided to streamline it. And the good way to begin that is to talk about what we have on the turntable, which is not a Porsche, as you can see, but it is a Volkswagen Beetle, 1940 Type 2. Of course, many in the know who follow automobiles and stuff, automobiles fanatics, know that Ferdinand Porsche, because that's the German pronunciation, designed the Volkswagen Beetle. Long story, he didn't design it by himself either. His son was involved with it. His son Ferry, and we could get into the history. You can go to Wikipedia and see all about that. How he was arrested for war crimes and served 2 years in France and helped design for Renault and all that. But we're going to concentrate on the models. So this is the 1940 Volkswagen Beetle by Greenlight. It was in the Club V Dub Series 2 2016. If you want to check it out. And it's really cool because this has a split window. There were earlier prototypes of the VW that looked a little more, I guess, they looked a little more like, I don't know, more Beetle looking. But this is a little more streamlined. To be honest, they look like they were bigger too, so this is cool. So let's get on with it. First, we got the Porsche 914. And this is a Matchbox casting. It's listed as the Volkswagen Porsche 914. It's supposed to be replica 1971 model. Debuted in MBX Heritage Classics 2010. Designed by Rio Asada. This is a 160 scale from MBX Highway 2021 in white. Next, we have the Porsche 911 GT3, which is also a Matchbox casting. It's supposed to be replica 2007 model year. Debuted in MBX Metal 2007. Produced until 2013. Then it was discontinued, only to be reissued in 2014 and produced for 3 more years. Retooled in 2020 and still produced until this day. Designed by Rio Asada, and this too is considered to be a 160 scale. This version is from Sports Cars 2009, black with the red trim and red wheels. I didn't say too much about this one. 914, it has no headlights or tail light, but this one, it has headlights, which are, yeah, a vinyl, I guess, a decal. You don't see a lot of people, a lot of models that cheat. The designers cheated and they used the plastic part that's supposed to be the windshield to do the lights. But, oh well. Next, let's jump into the Hot Wheels models. We'll start out with the Porsche 356A Outlaw. They debuted in HW Showroom 2016, designed by Mark Jones. A replica of Magnus Walker's custom Porsche. This is the HW Showroom 2016 version in silver metal flake. Yeah. And this has the 5 SP wheels. No headlight or tail lights on this one. As you can see, it has the Urban Outlaw deco. And I know I show 2 Magnus Walker vehicles. That's his brand, Urban Outlaw. I know Akira Nakai, I think that is. His company, Raul-Welt, is well known for what they have done with Porsches as far as modifying and stuff. That is also in that older video. So I decided to stay away from premiums. That's why you won't see any Raul-Welts in this video. Unfortunately. I like Raul-Welt. Known about him since 2007. 2007. I watched a documentary. It was on Japanese car builders, customizers and what. They went to the auto salon and all that. But you also got to go to Akira Nakai's shop, and you seen him work with cars, and you seen his older cars, because he used to be with this club that used to be called Rough World, and that back then he had an AE86 Corolla, pretty similar to Midnight Club. There was other groups that raced on the highways and stuff in Japan. So anyhow, what we have on the turntable now is the 71 Porsche 911 Hot Wheels casting that debuted in Nightburners 2018. That's designed by Ryo Asada and Jun Aime. Nightburners 2018. And white and blue, that's what you see on the turntable. This is the second color variation. This bad boy has the chrome. Yeah. They're supposed to be orange. They look gold to me. 5 SP wheels. It's an iconic model. And again, it's Magnus Walker, Urban Outlaw. So, and plus, I think this is supposed to be tribute to a older racing model that I think that was racing in the, I want to say either the late 70s or the 80s. The whole color scheme. But this has no headlights. Those tail lights are actually this windshield part, so that's cool. Next, we have the Porsche. We're going into racing a little bit, professional racing. We have the Porsche 917 LH that debuted in Legends of Speed 2018, designed by Dmitry Shakhmatov. Only 5 of these cars were made in real life. I'm talking about the ones that were made to race, and they competed in endurance racing from 1970 to 1971, such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans race. This version is from HW Race Day 2019, blue with gray 5 SP wheels. And of course, the headlight part is the windshield part. So it was a good cheat code. No tail lights, really didn't need it. I think sometimes they did put tail lights on them if they were racing at night. But It's a pretty cool model to have. I have quite a few of these. Here's one with the Golf livery right here. It usually sits on my computer stand here where I do my videos. Let's move on. Next, we have the Porsche 944 Turbo. This debuted in Porsche Series 2020, designed by Raul-Welt. Rest in peace. The weight great. This one in gold with the silver PR5 wheels. High performance version of the 924. Okay, so this is that debut model. Okay. And it was built in real life from 1982 to 1991. So this was the first model. Okay. First color variation. And it has headlights. It didn't need tail lights, but it has the indicators on the front, turn signals, whatever. And the black wheels are good contrast with this, so it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Next, we have the Porsche 934.5. And this bad boy debuted in factory fresh. I should say Porsche. I keep saying Porsche. I can't help it. It's a habit. It's Porsche. Factory fresh 2017. Designed by the dynamic duo of Raul-Welt, rest in peace, and Jun May. This is the Porsche 934 variant that bridged the technology to the 934, 934, and the 935 that was still in development at the time. Factory fresh 2017, white with gray I think SP wheels, or is that 5P wheels? Yeah, WSP wheels. And this one also kind of cheat code on it. Nothing going on the back. The headlights are decal. Wide wheel arches though. That's what really does it. The little Porsche script on the side. And then white is very clean. It's hard to keep clean too. I don't know what that is, but it's permanently on there. A little orange one. So, oh well. Let's keep it going. Next, we have the Porsche 993 GT2, which 993 usually applies to the series. It's still considered a Porsche 911. This debuted in HW Boulevard 2013, designed by Jun May. This version, this version of the Porsche 911 GT2 was built from 1993 to 2012. So that's the 993 series. That's how they divide the generations of Porsches, by giving you that different series number, like 993 or 996 or etc. This is HW Exotics 2021, glossy red with black 5 SP wheels with gold trim. No taillight detail, but it has a headlight detail. Which I think, is that the windshield, or it's just blacked out? I think that's the windshield. But the stripe on here and the whole design is cool. I like that gold with black. And then with the red paint job, it really pops. Okay, we got 2 more to do. Next, we got the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. And this bad boy debuted Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. HW City Planet Heroes 2014. That's weird. Designed by Rio Sada. This version right here is the HW Workshop HW Garage 2015 version in blue with the chrome trim black MC5 wheels, which the chrome is disappearing because it's old now. This bad boy's like, dang, this bad boy's over 8 years old. So this is a version of street legal. It's basically a street legal 911 race car. Basically, that's what it is. And this has headlight details, which are decal. No tail light details, but still well detailed for the casting. And this is the reason why I don't like chrome trim wheels sometimes. It's that chrome disappears. I'd rather you give me some all black wheels or some colored, maybe some colored metal wheels like this. At least they last for a while. Well, let's do something like this. It lasts longer. Shoot, even these has lasted. So, oh well. Last but not least, we have the Porsche 911 GT3. It debuted in Factory Fresh 2022, designed by Lindsay Lee, who is currently like the head of the mainline division design team at Hot Wheels. Factory Fresh, that's what this version is, Factory Fresh. The first color variation that I just talked about in 2022. In sharp blue with black Y5 wheels. And the car is supposed to be a 2021 model in real life. So it's simple, but it's well executed. And this one has tail lights. So that's how the current Porsche 911 looks. Has that one long tail light. The tail light that stretches around the whole back. It's not cut up. And that's pretty much it. As always, I want to thank my subscribers for holding me down. Random viewers, like I always say, this is not the best diecast channel. It's not the worst either. Model here show a little love for the diecast. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and you decide to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, leave a comment behind, leave a like or dislike. You know, I like to get feedback. Until the next time, this is Big Dappuccino signing out. This has been a Porsche showcase, the 2023. Peace and blessings.